Some great ideas there for you. Fantastic stuff. Right, well, Lily is here with the weather. Fantastic is not one way we describe the weather at the moment, though, is it? It's rather windy out there. Just how bad is it?
Yes, very blustery, and so far we've had gusts of 54 miles per hour. That's our top wind speed, but Jersey Met are saying actually it could get even windier. They're predicting up to a gale force 8 or even a severe gale force 9 over the water. And we've got some shots to show you now, if you haven't braved the outdoors, just to show you how windy it has been. And the other thing to bear in mind is the winds are going to stay strong over the next few hours when we've also got our high tide. So there is also a tide alert in place because it is all rather breezy and blustery, and we could see some of that water coming over our coastal walls as well.
And it was all perfectly fine this morning, so it might leave quite a few people saying, where did this come from?
Exactly. This morning it wasn't too bad and the winds really have picked up. The reason for that is all to do with this low pressure system here. So notice the isobars, that's these lines packing closer together. That is a sign that it's getting windier, and it's this same low pressure system that's also bringing us the wet weather, and we can expect some blustery showers accompanying the windy conditions.
Yeah, windier and showerier as well. Of course, we're in April. Is there any myth to it, or is it reality that there are more April showers at this time of the year?
Well, we do get some, and one of the reasons is April's a transitional month. We're now in spring, but the winter isn't that far behind us. So we continue to see low pressure systems like this bringing us showers. And the other thing to bear in mind is our sea temperature is now warming up. We're at around 11 degrees now. When we get northerly winds bringing cooler air over the warmer sea, that can give the temperature, the conditions even, that give us showers. So in terms of showery weather, it is possible in April, but in terms of wet weather altogether, April actually is one of our drier months. It's the fourth driest month of the year. And when we take a look at the actual rainfall totals, you can notice April with 56.7 millimetres across the month, quite a bit less wet than December when we get a lot more of the wet weather. And the same goes for the winds. April is somewhere in the middle. It's not the windiest of the months, but it's not the calmest. And of course, we can get breezy days like this one.
And turning to our wildlife, we've had a spotting of quite a rare bird who wouldn't mind those blustery breezes at all.
No, exactly. And this bird actually was brought over here by some southerly winds. I can show it to you now. It's a lovely bird called an alpine excenter, and it's the first time ever it's been spotted in Jersey. Once before it was spotted in Guernsey, but normally prefers more alpine conditions, so would be used to the blustery winds. I think the rest of us, though, are hoping some calmer weather. So let's get the details. Well, to start the day, our weather was a bit of a different picture, slightly calmer winds, and it wasn't too bad. We had some cloudy conditions, 1 or 2 showers here and there, but nothing too significant. And you can notice on the satellite, cloud breaking up in places, so some slightly brighter moments, but generally a cloudy picture with a few showers. However, it's this system now, this area of low pressure coming through, that is giving us the blustery winds, and there is now an orange wind warning that Jersey Met have issued. That's because we're anticipating winds of strong force 6 to force 7 really now for the next few hours, and there could be gusts of up to 55 miles an hour as well, with possibly severe gale force 9 over the water too. So back to now, it's our winds swapping round to this more westerly direction that are ramping up for the next few hours really until the early hours of the morning, and we'll have some blustery showers in accompaniment with that, but later on throughout the night those showers drying out generally and some slightly clearer spells as well, with minimum temperatures of 6 to 7 degrees. So as we head into tomorrow, there are likely 1 or 2 showers lingering around in the morning, but we should get some decent bright and sunny spells to start our day. And the wind's not quite as bad, moderate force 4 to fresh force 5, easing down actually to a lighter breeze later on in the day. But later on as well, we are expecting some of that cloud to make a return and perhaps 1 or 2 showers as well, with maximum temperatures of 14 to 15 degrees. Let's get our times of high water then between 9 and 10 a.m, later on between around 9:15 and 11 p.m, with a sea temperature now above 11 degrees. So moving through the week, it's this low pressure system that's giving us the stormy blustery conditions. That's moving away, so we should actually have some slightly calmer weather as we head into Thursday as well. And we can see that on the outlook here, some bright and some sunny intervals, and our winds getting a little bit calmer over the next few days as well. Hello there, very good morning to you. Well, there was some initial brightness for a time, but it is more of a cloudy picture today. day. The winds at the moment not too bad, but as we head into this afternoon later on, they are really going to pick up. So there's been an orange wind warning issued. Winds of strong force 6 to force 7, possibly gale force 8 and even severe gale force 9 over the water. So some ferries have already been cancelled. Taking a look at the satellite though, we've got a mixture of clouds, some of that breaking up to give us some brightness, and it's this system that's going to come through later on, give us stronger winds and some showers as well. But for now, it's not too bad. The wind's moderate force 4 coming in from a southeasterly direction. Into the afternoon, that cloud breaking up a little bit to give us some sunshine, highs of 16 degrees, and that really is the calm before the storm, because then our winds are going to veer round to a westerly direction, ramp right up to strong force 6 to force 7, possibly gale force 8, with those blustery showers coming through. But for the second part of the night, drying out with some clearer spells, minimums there of 6 to 7 degrees. And tomorrow looking like we could have some sunshine in the morning, still 1 or 2 showers around as you can see, but the winds a bit calmer, moderate force 4 to fresh force 5 to start, easing down to a light breeze into the afternoon, but later on it will cloud over tomorrow with more showers as we head throughout the day, and maximum temperatures of 14 to 15 degrees.